sad. Sad, Yabrahusem. And then, menam social media, Mkoshia, a by Webia, your fellow Lydia Forson. Well, Lydia Forson, target mamma, why? What it? If any Lydia Forson. Now, a byway, a casa. Sanka celebrities, especially a man, Mubeba live on Facebook. If said this lady, I'm telling you, we can change this country together. Hey, me catch them. Hey, ya won't crow for me and sape. We can change this country. Hey, number one, celebrities. Number two, the media and bloggers. Number three, men of God. Ghanaian youth, one of our greatest enemies in this country, the media. I'm telling you. Ghana youth, one of our greatest enemies. Ye time for Kasiapa, I will on my name. Who you politicians is in China? Our greatest enemies, one of them, the media. Media no, muna munim the ekoso. Media no say bisa question. Media no, ene beko kwatwa affordable housing na egu hurem no. Media no, ene ko betwa ka kwan na ase no. Media no, ene bebia ye kan say ye be one district, one factory, one district, one dam no. Media na de camera beko na wakwatwa no wama youth no the proper information. The media houses are for sale. And na bloggers so sebe mpreduasa sebe me kasa wote kamo beje word pan hwegu social media kwede ende na agrada ene osofo gwi ende na young sisi ende na sofo maame pep ende na wo hu ahi ende na revenue usubempa ende beduku bi ende bibi tatan tan nyansasem yenka bi o media nyansasem yenka bi me say abai I find Lydia Forson was spitting wisdom. Maybe about it. Miss Bella, Madame, my very close friend. Benny Bibian, I am a supporter. You say Miss Bell, if you were done, Moisha, if you was nigga mum, Nanka, what about Facebook Live? Youth empowerment, motivational message. Me say, Sakode, Shatawali, Stone Boy, and Samini, these four guys can unite and change the destiny of this country. My son Crofofo Wembra together. My musicians sing under one umbrella. No one can say Ghanaian leader say, yeah, catch them, Jenny, you cry you to know. Me say Wally, Shatawali pe, ebe to me Ghana about to have a second round. When I come only Wally. Mina me come to celebrate small Shatawali. Oh, say Shatawali akwa endorse party bi. Wally or a smart guy. E be do abatwa. No wa bo anyom, no wa pai mu, wa ma nanado de, wa ma mahama de, obi amfa ne de. Ana say ye kofo ka lipo a mahama pepa. Wa bo mamutu no, okwa de baby. Sa akode. Branda wa brudi. Samini. Moje de eti buntu me fighting my youth to the kakra. What's that Samini? We don't want some akwa you. Me say only Wale can push Ghana election to second round. Now, yentie abai one Lydia Forson. Nyansasem. Hey, chale Lydia Forson, you've earned my respect. Share video no.
Today I'm going to open your mind. African people, before colonization, you were people. You had empires. You ruled. You were organized. Your history does not begin at slavery. When you believe that your history begins at slavery, that's when you believe that without Western influence, you cannot make it. For me, I'm a proud Fanti from the Kumfi traditional area. When I learn the history of my people, I understand why I am who I am. Before colonization, my people were doing their own thing. We cared about each other. We fought wars that we won. We had food. When people were sick, health care, traditional health care was not the most impossible thing to have access to. Your history does not begin at slavery. It does not begin at colonization. There was you and your people before our land was taken over. And if you don't understand this, you're going to continue to think that without white people, you cannot build this country. Without white people, you cannot build this continent. Look, because in school, when you go, how much do you know about your people before you know about God in Godisberg? Your educational system is even strategic in such a way that your history is so wiped out that you have no confidence in who you are. Look, what they did to black people, it is not small. It is several years of indoctrination, several years of wiping us out mentally. That's what people come and tell you, that if for nothing at all they brought education. Do you believe that your ancestors couldn't read and write before white people came into this country? All the markings and archaeologists and stuff find, what is it? This is not writings. We had our own way of communicating. We were literate. If you speak English and you can communicate in English, and then someone comes to teach you French, it doesn't mean you suddenly become the most intelligent person. You just learn French. There are other countries, China and the rest, is it not Chinese that they learn? They're educated in Chinese. That the fact that they cannot speak English make them less intelligent. Share. We need to wake up, and it starts by reading. And I'm going to challenge all of you. The social media, me, everybody knows I enjoy social media. But if you are with me, you know that more than anything, I enjoy research. Even if you write some English I don't understand, I'll go and Google it. Learn your history. There are things they will not teach you in school. Find your pride, African people. Find what it is. Find your identity. Because when you don't know who you are, you don't know where you are going. We don't know where we are going because we don't even know where we came from. You might think that I'm different from a lot of people. It's because I have a lot of pride in who I am. You can't tell me nothing. Yes, I have my bad days. I have my days where I question myself. I have my days when I'm not the most confident. But one thing you can never come and tell me is put me down. Especially as a black woman. You can't. And that's what we need. We'll go to a negotiation stage. Look at the resources we have in Africa. But you go to negotiating tables with your hand behind your back. Someone is going to take something away from you. And then you will ask them how much. You won't say, this is how much I'm charging you. You say, how much do you want to buy it? Because you don't have faith and you have fear. Let me tell you about fear. Sorry, my points are all over the place because it's just freestyle. Let me tell you about fear and how they control us with fear. They control us with fear because the world has become such that African leaders feel like if they speak against or they take a certain stand, they'll put sanction on you. They'll cut this off. They'll control it. They do this. They do this. They do that. See, let me tell you something about my career. Everybody knows me. I have no problem losing a job. Because I'm like, the job, then it's not mine. I'm so confident in who I am, what I bring to the table, that when you are booking me and you start doing church, I'm like, listen, I know what I'm going to bring to the table. If I'm not for you, it's fine. And there are days when I started my career, I've been in the industry for 17 years. There were days when almost like a year I was not booked, but I was okay. Because I said, what is mine and it will find me. What I'm not going to do is sell myself short. Eventually, people started to take notice. They started to respect that, listen, she might be a lot of things, but when it's time, she'll show up on time and she will deliver. When you go to any table, negotiating table, and you act like you need them more than they need you, you have failed. We have all the world's resources, but then we always go like we need the world more than the world needs us. It's because we are not unified, and they keep us divided. So you're going to, let me tell Togo this, let me tell Nigeria this, oh no, let me tell Ghana this, oh no, maybe I should tell Nigeria this, so that there will be, the fear is a unified Africa. And people always go like, hey, no, don't speak on this thing, so someone will come and get you. Okay, it's frightening, but you know what? There are two ways to live in this world: to live in fear, or to just live. And it is.
Tell me the last time oti nyansasem a female celebrity, or tell me the last time you had wisdom from a woman tagged as a celebrity. Catch them. Enye ntokwa hunu. Enye mema hu ntokwa. The black woman, it stands for wisdom. If you educate a man, you educate an individual. When you educate a woman, you educate a nation. Say ye ni mo. Na ma mugu social media entoko hunu atem didi hunu. Atem na Ghana foko gu ase Lydia Forson video yo ye kokese how many views no wo. Na kohwe ebra Tracy Buache edidi honorable Kennedy Japan atem no. What kind of country is this? Koke views getting to 10K. Any views no dey harm. Getting views is beautiful, but what message are you giving them? Wisdom. Black women, learn from this woman. Okay? Black lady be a video way. Learn from this woman. Oprah Winfrey, onfa wari en chechire no ho, onfa awo en chechire no ho. This woman is successful. Mukonya dan bi to anamato mansion. Adena Ghana ni kratesa. What to dan ya? Eye wo sweat money. Fair. What to $1 million mansion? Emfa me ho, emfo bia ho na wo dem. Ghana ni eduani obedi wo shopping mall keke. Abi odi betu Facebook. Otom pabwa Facebook. Oto eche Facebook. Show off. And you don't need to go to somebody's house to chop konkonsa. When status update, ubemu di ekoso de busu nyina. Eyi awoko enam awore baga wato. Edi asem. Uye we no attract evil eye. Na ubi bia nkoso se abeyifo na ayaw. Onyemo a ajodi yefunu ne bebu ekutia wo Facebook. Na wawo baba ako, ne baba ako no obewawa, ode ne ba no betwa mpoasa. Na beyifu ani si akure su tim ne eku abofa no aye free. Enkura me wo 9. Me sa be wu bia ka ho. Me kura me mfa me ma nye didi. Enkwada no me wo baako 9. Oprah Winfrey, who was casting no? Kwa lady in videos. Uni impact awaye. Uni lives are changing. Motivational message. That's what the views. Oba live on 20K, 20, 25, 30K. Oprah Winfrey. Oba live on 5K, 4K. Okay, say Ghana na ye wedia. 7 previous. Ghana celebrities in Maba a diem kwa. Adiasem. Let's talk about sex. And beba de muko demo and also tafri obana and bibi tantan bibi fun one e social media Ghana celebrities yema. Ade. We na mame do kono suano, we Oprah Winfrey, ona mame do kono suano. So man na me kayo. Ona mame do kono suano. Mame do kono no ko politics and mame do kono wa himfa. Mame do ko start eyi ne fence ekra ne program no mame do ko program ne fence ekra Dabi de no ya Dabi de no ya na oye no program bi mame do ko no program bi na best start man komo ba ku ba man komo no ne ade mame do kuro be program beautiful oba ye repeat no diama no girl child education lady ben esua nyansa opese okoshe mame do kuna na LYDIA FORSON, you've earned my respect. Perfect. Keep it up. You say ya SHS schools ne bui, SHS schools ne bui. It is Ghana celebrities see every year and also by quarter all the secondary schools. Now they are fair in life. And they are to youth no for and can change youth no. Huh? Huh? Near kuti abo tan. No akwaya ne to no de ne to kire show off Ghana so a ye mo bochen go bia e man komo mame do ku program e man komo ka kire wo ska utumo fam beto opera winfi yet your mem odododio constituency I say me hu video me yemu ahye me odododio constituency o sika ya de mo every year $1 million for you to juma continuous 3 years borehole 3 penumutui 3 boreholes 3 and okra mieru nya adwuma ba ko na ye adwuma interview ni hwe we on my way won you problem papa on my way kai your video no?
Also borehole of which 2 of them failed and unfortunately
how many boreholes were expected to be built?
3 to start with,
and 2 failed.
Yes, please.
Okay, now, so that's what I wanted to clarify with you.
Yeah, so can we move on to other places?
As we speak today, is there a completed project in Odojojo in the last 3 years?
Not yet.
So in the 3 years of having $1 million allocation every single year, there's not a single project completed to show for it.
We are going back.
We need the brain. We need common sense. We need wisdom. We need insight. We need understanding to run a nation. We don't need prayers.
That I trade am born and young kupon mame wata batam panasi we mame wata echa Ghana fujina. Yes. Now, minya voice ni bit the message be send the message in
Also borehole of which 2 of them failed and unfortunately
how many boreholes were expected to be built?
3 to start with,
and 2 failed.
Yes, please.
Okay, now, so that's what I wanted to clarify with you.
Yeah, so can we move on to other places?
As we speak today, is there a completed project in Odojojo in the last 3 years?
Not yet.
So in the 3 years of having $1 million allocation every single year, there's not a single project completed to show for it.
We are going back.
Tiagusia, Tosha, and yare ni gu amai ni no. I said, can we move on? Osanko escape. That means $3 million go to borehole 1. A whole odododio $1 million. Uni me jome to me ebie. And so our MPs nim penyumfo a wo mu yide to dan de mama. Obi na abo ne bra o. E no yi ne $1 million am obi di ato dan yemfo bia ho. But we said your mind na ye. Not the majority are suffering at the expense of minority. Kai be kase we di atem. E be kan say we youth amadwene nya dwuma ye smart. Ye smart. Menya kronfo. Ne mum toto ne ma yie. Manukredi ndi wanim na ye hard work. Asa. Ti asofo massa message we. Put pressure on the leaders. Na ye motivate youth no. And combine sasa. What you na see Donald Trump the baby in America election. The moment kasa mo
enti me prophecy no Trump tie. Enti Trump tie no opese one me kasa kra. Ama otie no a shake ni pa. Sa ama se omu ye ho adwuma. Omo bomb pie pa wo. Omu take decisions. It was recently ya ogina nipam e praise Jesus. Ene ne ama bebre. Eno nti no 77 period asa kwan bam kura na me ne be kasa. Nti no. Okay. Ye nyina mfa mpa bonta na chi na owini a ebe mo nyame purpose. Oh, what am I world? Ewiase atime fulfilled. Sir Trump elusu a na Joe Biden ba betena konya no so a calamities besisi e wo US ne be affect well.
But say no enye clear cuts e ma beto ho. Say no mu hu ne ye won honhom.
Those who are contesting the elections, the major contestants are Joe Biden. Am I right? Is it Joe Biden?
Joe Biden. Yeah.
Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
Abrechi one wo gina say ento on so aba Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
2016 it was Mrs. Clinton, right? And Donald Trump.
Afimpi menu dunsia no na ya omampanyin yire Clinton and na Donald Trump na ejina here.
She won. But she did not win. Because the person who contested Mrs. Clinton won by his own means. 2020. No change. Trump will sit on America's seat again.
Donald Trump,
Americans will not vote for him, but he will be president. The votes that will come will be for Biden, but Trump will still be president.
Joe Biden.
Why? 2016, I told you a certain nation will help Trump. I told you, if you remember before the elections, I say it again today. The same way Trump will bulldoze his way, he will win. Americans will not understand, but Trump is 2021 president. Between the two, Trump is strong, Biden is weak. And he will use that.
Oh my God, na pa de agro we yani so oh my way yani empanyimfo nyina agro oh my na nkasa gen citizens no gen citizens no youth no empanyimfo ye agro edinfo agro Ugasa America to say Ghana Ugasa America election et say Ghana de na de boampe no Ugasa America election every year omoye new voter registration eyi taxpayers money obiaba power age wo ye new voter registration okoti ade we omaya yetimu a card as citizen kura eburu 15 and the Ghana card and the Accra card and the Ghana ya card ya minimum de card nenso ye just to throw taxpayers money away keke obi ti America bisa say card do do sen and okura ukuro mo aye chese wa citizen kasa with passion ya do man no why say dey be die ni o man say na atim ya ba
Hello, what from dropping? Tinasi, ahun kimli. Na wenya beche metan riding ho. Smooth, fully nyanya.
As what fraud then?
Missy, what from dropping? Menka jiwediban and fambra wana.
Dropping.
Menfa upasel unko ana menka jimbra wana.
Dropping.
Menka fa wuma frabambra wana.
Dropping.
Menka jiwu groceries embra wana.
Dropping.
Laundry, mwakwa bantam dodo. Kwana biya ewo whole Ghana. Go Play Store, ana App Store, na download Dropping, DROPYN.
Dropping.
Not from within a minute. Na mo bohode.
Dropping.
Menso ya wagana ha bebia. Yechuma ya sonko. What from Dropping? Masa ya watan. Chale, moku take Dropping.
Efiti tetetere de bepemne insuhwem ama yate asese nsu eyenkwa na asase edawe emu hanchichemu aduoson so eyensu na sete sadia denti na wotena se emensukom ane nsu enwa hoyiraw ema wani tuka wonsem Erade na ye drilling company limited won ababe so how bebria na nipa na mu efa nsu ho wobetu asase yem kopem se wobetu nsu pa ehotew ne watu ade amawo borehole drilling yayebi water treatment services yaye visibility studies ehun se baby a wo kire yense yentu no ayade ebetu nsu asase ne yem ansa ne yetu yaye hand any electronic pump installation hydrofracture yade machines ahoro esi asase nani ne yatunsu na fi baby biare wa begu faako yem borehole drilling no ehotew utimenom wode hurade egware mpa unya ohaw ankrankrai efiesim apartment ahoro insurance hotels estate developers washing bay numeku momre ne rade na ya drilling company limited ya bebo mo wenyen supa putu yang was 0245 636 634 and 02471 714 72 Erade na ya drilling company limited this is to ayenkwa